Awesome. Welcome everybody to our last video in the training series, you guys. This is exactly how to launch your business. Okay, that's what we're going to talk about today. Super excited to be here with you guys to talk about this. This is the most key important part. We already went through everything you need to know, exactly what your goals should be, how exactly you start your business, set up your back office, how do you navigate through it, how do you book travel yourself, you guys, what exactly the compensation plan entails. Now, this is exactly what you're going to do, the action that you're going to take to get you that desired result, okay, to get you those goals, to get you those ranks accomplished, to make you guys that money, to make sure you guys get to the point where you guys are good. You guys are doing very well for yourself. That's the whole point, you guys. We want to get you guys there, and this is exactly how you do. This is an easy, simple 4-step process of how you guys get there, okay? If you didn't take notes in the other video, because those are just videos you watch and kind of reference and listen to, this one you definitely want to take notes, you guys. So I'll give you guys a quick second. If you don't have one right now, if you're upline or you're an enroller, didn't advise you guys or myself, if I brought you in, didn't advise you to go ahead, by my mistake, to not grab a notebook, okay, before you listen to this training, go ahead and do so now. Grab a notebook and a paper, a fresh notebook, or whatever the case may be, something where you can always jot down some notes on. You can use that as your notebook for GPS, or a section of it can be your notes for GPS, okay, until you get a new notebook. So go ahead and grab that real quick, and then we're going to go ahead and get started here with this training, you guys. I'll give you guys a few seconds to be able to go ahead and do that, and we're going to go ahead and get started, you guys. Cool. So hopefully you guys grab that. If not, pause my video, and go ahead and grab it real quick, you guys, just so you guys can go ahead and make sure you guys have that. But to go ahead and get started, you guys, go ahead and get started with the training, just so you guys understand what's going on and how exactly you launch your business, and the 4 steps to get you guys to success, to get you guys launched in your business, okay? This is the last thing in our entire series, the most important video that we have, okay? Save the best for last for you guys, to get you guys to where you want to go. This is what got me, okay? This is what got me to where I am now. This is what got me to being retired, by the age of 19, and have been for the last, 2 or so years, going on 3 years now. I'm 22 now. So you guys got to understand, that I just turned 22. So it's like, well, I'm moving on 3 years of basically being retired from working a 9-to-5 job, and breaking off the shackles of, working for somebody else. I'm now my own boss, and I'll forever be for my entire life, you guys. So as long as I choose to be, which is the cool part, as long as I choose to be, I have the freedom to either not go, go work a job, or, not to, okay? And it's because I make enough money from doing what I'm doing now, because of the decision I made a long time ago, you guys. So I encourage you guys, obviously you made the decision to go ahead and join and get started, but now it's time to make that decision, okay? The decision to go all in with the business, okay? And this is how it starts. It starts with your why, okay? Your first step in the business is your why. What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Why do you join the business? Why do you want to build the business? Okay? Why do you want to make money from doing this thing? Okay? What's the reason behind it? What's your driving force behind what it is that you do? What's your driving force of your business? That's what your why is going to be. So whatever that is, that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to literally think about on a constant daily basis. That's what's going to remind yourself in the morning of what you want to do. And I always say these 2 things. You want to make sure you have one, okay, which is a short-term why, which is a desperate why, something that you literally need to accomplish ASAP, whether that be I need to pay off my student loan debt, so I have that monkey off my back. I need to quit my job because I hate my boss and my employees, or I hate working for somebody else, or someone telling me when to pee, when to show up, when to go home, how much money I'm allowed to make, when I'm allowed to go on vacation, and, you can't travel with GPS great deals because your boss won't let you go on vacation. So it's like, that's the reason what your why is, that your desperate why is, and that's what you want to accomplish. You're using this business to accomplish whatever goal that is. For me, that's what it was. I was sick of working for somebody else. I was working 2 jobs, and I was going to school and didn't know why I was going to school. Thank God I didn't have student loan debt. But the biggest thing is, you guys, is that I knew that I wasn't going to get where I wanted to go from school. That's not everybody, but I knew I wasn't going to get where I wanted to go from school. So I was like, okay, I'll stay with school for a little bit and learn, because I'm a big knowledge seeker. But I realized that I didn't want to work for somebody else for the rest of my life, okay? And so I was like, you know what? This is what's going to do. This industry, this direct sales industry is what's going to do that. And it did do that for me. But I had that why first. I had to see it first. I had to go, what is my why? Why do I want to do this? And really think about it for a while. I sat down and thought about it. Why do I want to be successful? Why do I want to make money? And my first thing was, I want to be rich. I want to be rich. But you can't just, don't feel bad if you just want to get rich, but there's got to be a reason why you want to be rich. Whether it be you just want to be rich because you want to have financial freedom and you just have money to blow and spend on whatever you want, and you never have to worry about bills again, or to have time freedom where you can spend as much time as you want with your family, with your friends, with your loved ones, to do everything you really want to do, and money's no longer an issue, and so your time is the most thing that you value, okay, which we all should, but if that's what you want to do, then awesome, that's why you want to be rich, or if you want to be rich to give back, okay, whatever the case may be, but then also you have to have a long-term why, you guys, so your short-term why, you make sure you have a desperate why, short-term why, and also a long-term why, which is your end vision of where you want to be, okay, that would be like, I want to build a home in Africa every day, or I want to build a new school in Africa every day, or I want to, feed the hungry, or I want to get to the point where I made so much money where I own, hundreds of streams of incomes or businesses, or my children's will have up to $1 million when I die, something like that. So you're good, or my future kids that I have, or they'll never have to worry about money in their lives, ever. And, those are long-term whys that you want to focus on, okay, that you're driven by. Those are some of mine as well, just so you know. So there were just some I thought of, but those are some of my whys. But you just want to make sure, you guys, that you have a strong why. You think about that, you let that drive you. Because this is hard, okay? This is hard. Being an entrepreneur is hard. But working a job is hard, too. It is very easy when it comes to doing the same thing over and over again, but it's hard to put away your entrepreneurial spirit, to kill your dreams, to stomp on them, to not accomplish what you want to accomplish, just so you can build someone else's dream at a job, because they own that place. That's their dream, not your dream. That's their dream. But here's building your dream, you guys, building something that you want, creating the life that you want, okay? So it's like, but it's going to take the same amount of effort it would to lock away your dreams and your desires, your wants, and your cares, and not say what you really want to say to your boss, your employees, or whatever, okay? You're going to have to just work that hard and put that same type of energy, but into your business, you guys, to actually go work and go do this, you guys. A lot of people think it's hard to make a lot of money. It's hard to make a little bit of money. It's hard to work every single day for a certain amount of hours for a little bit of money. It's easy to go out and make a lot of money because you can do it from sitting on your laptop, you guys, okay? I'm recording these videos to make sure you guys have these videos so when you're joining the business, joining, my organization, you guys can understand what exactly you do so you guys can go make money right away, which in turn makes me money. Because then if you guys money, I make money. So I'm making money just from recording a couple videos here and doing videos and webinars every single day to help you guys build your business and do trainings as well too that are live, and also do presentations that are live, so I can make money from my laptop and from my phone, or I can be in Bora Bora somewhere doing a webinar for you guys, making money that way, helping you guys make money. So it's a win-win situation, which is a lot easier than going in and clocking out and doing all that stuff, you guys. So the biggest thing is that this is hard work, but it's very, very simple, you guys, okay? But you want to make sure you have your why set. Now your goals, okay? What are your goals? A lot of people don't have goals. A lot of people have relationship goals, Kylie Jenner, Tiger, they're, oh, this and that, Brad, Angelina. They have all these goals, these relationship goals and things like that, but that's not really a goal. Like, what is your clearly defined goal of where you really want to go in this business? And what I tell people to do is this. I want them to set about, 4 or 5 goals, okay? The first one is to set a 90-day goal in the business, okay? So a 90-day goal in the business. A 90-day goal. So a 90-day goal in the business, okay? So a 90-day goal, and when you do that and obviously accomplish that, the biggest thing is, and what you guys got to understand, and why you set a 90-day goal and why 90 is the best number, is because people build their businesses, professionals build their business in any profession in 90-day increments, okay? In 3-month pushes, they build their business, okay? So you guys want to make sure you set a 90-day goal. That's your end goal where you want to be. So say if your end goal in 90 days is you really want to be, let's say, so 90 days in the business, you want to be at Emerald, okay? You want to be at Emerald. That's the full-time income rank in the business. That's when you have 15 personals on your team, and you have 3 of those personals are a Ruby in the business, okay? So you have about 45 people plus on your team, and you're making about $1,000 to $2,000 a month residually, on top of all the commissions that you're going to make, and on top of all the commissions that you're going to make from booking travel. Okay, so that's a lot of money that you're going to be making a full-time income where you can retire from your job and get a retirement party from us in the company. Okay, which is our team, which is Young People Millionaires. We're going to do like retirement party for people, which is going to be fun. When's the last time you've been to a retirement party? Okay, think about it. No one has them anymore because no one's retiring. So we're going to have a retirement party for people that get to the rank of Emerald and make a full-time income in the business and hold it for like 3 months. That means that they've gotten to the point where they're like retired from working, a normal job. So we can throw a party for them and things like that, which is super, super exciting. Which is going to be fun, you guys. So we're definitely going to do that. But just so you guys know, okay, so that's the driving. What's driving for your business, your goals. Set a 90-day goal. So your 90-day goal is to hit Emerald, set that goal. Then you want to reverse engineer and work backwards. This is a technique that all successful people use. They reverse engineer. So you set a 90-day goal. Now you're going to set a 60-day goal. Your 60-day goal, that could be, your 60-day goal could be to go ahead and go hit Ruby, to get 9 persons in the business and unlock the compensation plan for yourself and make a part-time income from the business, okay? Then your 30-day goal can be to hit gold and get 6 personals in the business, okay? And then your 2-week goal could be to hit to hit silver and get 3 personal people in the business and make all your money back that you spend in the business and then some, and be able to pay your monthly as well too from the business, okay? And then your 1-week goal to be complete and watch all these videos and understand everything that you can about the business, so you can go ahead and launch your business and take yourself to the next level, you guys, okay? So that might be one of your goals. Awesome. So, or it could be, and then also the last goal you want to set is a DMO, okay? A daily motive of operation, okay? A DMO, daily motive of operation, which basically means this, that it's something you do every single day to accomplish your goals. So we have a webinar system, okay? For you guys that don't know that, we have a webinar system. So there's going to be webinars at 12 o'clock Pacific time, 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Pacific time, and 8 o'clock Pacific time, okay? So your daily goal is how many people you're going to invite to those, how many people you're going to invite. So how many people you're going to expose that day to the opportunity, which means that you piqued their interest about it, you went ahead and you showed them, the material, like the website and the video, and then how many people you're going to invite to, they got exposed to the webinar, and then how many people are actually going to attend the webinar, and how many people you're going to actually enroll into your business that day. Those are your DMOs that you want to set, those 4 things, okay? So how many people you're going to expose, how many people you're going to invite, how many people actually attend the webinar, and how many people that you're actually going to enroll that day. So you want to make sure you have those 4 DMOs set. So DMO, you can list like little bullet points underneath them. So your 90, 60, 30-day goal, 2-week goal, okay? Then you want to do your DMO. Now your DMO is going to be that goal. That's the most important one. It's just as important as the 90. The other ones are cool, but the 90-day and the DMO is important. Your end goal and what you're going to do every day to accomplish that end goal is the most important goal. So set that DMO, and then you're going to keep yourself accountable to it, okay? So you write your goal down on a paper, sign your initials underneath that. You're committing to do that for the next 90 days. That DMO, that means every single day you're going to expose 5 new people, and you're going to get, you're exposed 5 new people, and 3 of them are going to watch the video. And 2 of them you're going to go ahead and invite to the webinar, and then 1 of them you're going to go, and then 2 of them attend, and then 1 of them is going ahead and get started. Those are rough numbers. That's not what you want to use. You want to do more like 10 exposures, 20 exposures, and so on and so forth, and break it down that way, okay? And then you can not set your DMO until you actually go out and expose and see what your ratio is. If I'm people like, I talked to 20 people today, 14 got on the webinar, 14 watched the video and the information. The other 6 kind of blew me off and said no, and then then 10 of them actually that I invited, 8 of them got on the webinar, and then out of that 8 that got on the webinar, 2 got started right away, and 4 of them get started when they get paid. So it's like, then you can set up your ratio and be like, that's what I'm going to do every day. I'm going to talk to 20 people every single day, because that's the results it's most likely going to get me. That's called the law of averages, okay? When you do something long enough, a ratio appears. But those are the goals you want to set, guys, okay? And then the next thing, which I can't really put a price on, and I never want you guys to put a price on this, is invest time in a personal development, whether that's buying books or buying audios or going to sales conferences or motivational conferences or whatever, okay? You can't put a price on those, guys. It's completely worth it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to actually, below this video, there's going to be, in the comments, there's going to be, links to the personal development I want you guys to watch and listen to, okay? There's going to be a lot of videos down there, so just do them one at a time. I would just turn your car into a mobile classroom and just turn off all the music, turn off Chance the Rapper who just won a Grammy, turn off, Lady Gaga who just performed the Super Bowl, turn off Drake who wishes he won that Grammy, turn off everybody that you know and that you listen to and you love. Do 70% personal development and 30% listening to music. So 70% of the time when you're in your car, you need to be listening to something that's filling your mind with positive things and with new knowledge to help you grow and get to where you want to go. Because that's what those rappers and your singers, that's what they did. They listened to stuff like that all the time. So they went and used that to get rich, but you're listening to their music to keep them rich instead of getting you rich. Think about that. So you want to make sure you listen to that stuff. The more you grow your mind, that's when you start to grow your business, okay, you guys? The more that you deserve, okay, what you put out in the universe, you get back. So the more you learn, the better person you become, the better lifestyle and income you attract to yourself, you guys. So you definitely want to invest in a personal development so you grow your mind, you grow your business, okay? So that's what you want to do, you guys, for your why. Another little side note to that is to have a bulletproof freaking mindset, you guys. Literally nothing can penetrate your mind. You're not going to let anybody pee in your ear and pee in your mind and literally mess you up. You don't want anybody to literally be able to say, hey, man, I don't think that's going to work. Hey, man, I don't know if that's legal. Hey, man, that's a pyramid. Hey, those things don't work, man. Dude, you're nothing, dude. You're never gonna be successful in anything that you do. Dude, you're an idiot for thinking that this is gonna get you to where you want to go. You're never gonna be a freaking millionaire. You're never gonna make $100 grand a year. You're not even gonna make $2 in this thing. And people are over there just peeing in your mind. Don't listen to them. Block them out. Literally have a bulletproof mindset and have tunnel vision of where you want to go. Literally, everybody that's successful got hated on one. Okay, haters. Okay, stands for having anger towards everyone reaching success. Okay, so they have anger because they know you and they are scared to do what you're doing, so they're trying to pull you back to their mediocrity and their averageness so they don't look as bad. Okay, literally people when they're doing that, they're just jealous. Okay, and they're just hating. Jealousy is just love and hate at the same time, you guys. So you guys gotta understand that there's gonna be people that do that, but don't listen to them. Whether it's mom, dad, whatever, don't focus on those people. You gotta get to where you want to go. I have my mom, my dad, my girlfriend, everybody that at some point told me this might not be the move. This might not be for you. This might not be it. You might not be. You need to go get a normal job. You need to go back to working your normal job, or you need to stop doing this and focus on school. Get a good education because no one can take it from you, and that's going to get you a guaranteed job. And most of you guys know that's the biggest lie in America. The biggest lie. So you guys will learn that as well too as you listen to personal development. But don't let anybody defer you from your goal and your vision. Your why, your dream is yours. It's nobody else's, but they're going to try to take it from you because they don't want you to accomplish that. Some of them actually want you to accomplish what you want to accomplish, but they're scared for you because they're scared or they care about you, so they think they're saying the right thing to you, but they're not. They're actually deferring you from your goal instead of helping you and pushing you forward and supporting you 100%. So you want to make sure that you literally keep a bulletproof mindset, you guys, okay? Now the next thing, okay, that is your list. Your list. Okay, we talk about that in the other video. They want you to build a list of 50 customers and 50 people that want to build a business. But I say the bigger the list, the bigger the business. The more people, the better. Okay, when you're building your list of actual business partners that you want to bring in, potential business partners, potential travel agents that you want to bring in, you want to literally do your top 5 VPs. The people you just started a company, you're CEO now. You're the CEO of your life and your business. Okay, now who are going to be your 5 vice presidents? Who are going to be the 5 people you want to get rich with? Who are the 5 people that you want to start a business with? It might not be your friend who hangs it all day and smokes weed and plays video games and lives with his mom and he's 25. You might not want that person, okay? You might not want that person, but you might want to get the person that you might not know that well, but is the leader of the fraternity or the leader of the sorority or the captain of the football team or someone who's already successful in sales or who's a manager at their job. You want to get people that are already successful because first of all, it takes money to start a business. So you need to bring on people that actually have $150 or $200 to start a business. If they don't, they really do need this. But we want the people that need it and want it. And your first 5 people need to be very strong, independent people that you feel are going to do well in this. So take time to decipher who those first 5 people are, and we're going to hone in and focus on those 5 people and talk to people that maybe be scary to talk to at first. Call recruiting up, we're going to talk to those 5 people first. Then after that, we're going to talk to your 20 flat tire people, the people that you will call and hit up just because they know you, trust, like, and respect you, and they're going to listen to it just because they know you, okay, you guys? Your family, your close friends, whatever, okay? Maybe your close friends are your 5 VPs, okay? They might be that. So that's great. That's awesome. That means you have a very good circle, okay? It's called the law of association, you guys. You're the average of the 5 people you surround yourself with the most, okay? Literally, that means if you have 5 people that just do nothing all day and they're bums, you're going to be the 6th. If you hang out with 5 people that play basketball, you're going to be the 6th. 5 people that are going to be millionaires the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to be the 6th, you guys. There's a reason why you see specific friend groups hang out with people. There's a reason why rich people don't hang out with broke people. There's a reason why broke people don't hang out with rich people. There's a reason why people are always together in their little cliques. There's a reason why there's cliques in high school. It's the law of association, you guys. It's the way the world works. So if you want a success hack, get around successful people. Get around your upline. Get around me. Get around other people that have what you want, and you're going to be able to emulate what they're doing and learn from them and beat the learning curve and get to where you want to go. So the first 5 people you bring into your business, you want them to make you grow. You want each other to grow each other, and they're very successful people. They're good at what they do already, so you're going to get more value from them, not just people you're hanging around with because you love them and care about them, but they're not really going to get you to where they want to go. They bring value to you, but not value to get you to where you really want to go in life, okay? Those are the people you want to talk to first, and the 20 people or 25 people, I would say 20 to 25 people are your flat tire people that you can think of at the top of your head. Literally, you can write down and not go to your phone contacts, but then after that, write all your phone contacts down. Doesn't matter who they are. Don't prejudge. Don't, like, even if I said, hey, the guy that smokes weed and all that, don't judge him, okay? Don't judge that guy. Put him on your list because you never know, okay? Because I was a guy that partied all the time and lived for the weekend and would dread Mondays. And I worked 2 jobs. I went to school and I partied all the time and I had no direction in life and I had no value that I brought to really the world at all. I wasn't going to service anybody. I was just existing. But if somebody saw something in me enough to put me on their list and hit me up, or I wouldn't be here right now with you guys, training you guys and having the blessings that I do. So you guys have to understand that you have a 6-figure earner or 7-figure earner, and you're one person away from your business and your life changing forever. You just don't know who that person is yet, and they don't know that you're about to give them the biggest blessing ever. How awesome is that? So make sure you build a list of everybody and never prejudge. Okay? You obviously want to, your top 5 you want to be decisive about, but then never just prejudge. Give everybody the opportunity as well to do that and really help the people that really want it. Okay? Now, awesome. Now, you want to make sure, okay, you want to always be adding to your list, okay, to expose more people, whether it be from social media. So after you do all your phone contacts and you do you jog your memory, now start to add people in social media and start connecting with people, meeting people on social media and making new friends and connections, joining new gyms, talking to more people at the gym, joining different clubs, going to different coffee shops, eating at different places. Things like that. Just go out and network and meet people, okay? This industry is called direct sales and also network marketing. We're both of them. Direct sales because we sell direct, direct travel to people, so direct sales, and also network marketing because you can build a team of people to build a network to help you make money. So the more value you bring, the bigger your network, the more money that you make from the business, okay? So you want to go out and network. So it's network marketing. You want to work, but you want to network and go meet people, okay? So definitely do that. Always add those people to your list. Make it a goal to maybe add 1 to 5 people a day to your list, and you guys will be straight for sure. Now the third step, okay, this is the meaty one. This is the juicy one. This is probably what most people are like, how do I get my friends, my family, random people, whoever, to hear about what I have going on? How do I talk to them? What do I say to them? Okay, this is exactly what you're going to do, you guys. Okay, so the approach and the invite. Okay, this is the most important thing. So you get good at this. So your why, you can know. It's cool. You can write down goals. Everybody can do that. And if people can read and listen to personal development and grow your mind. Okay, I have a lot of people that I know that are personal development gurus, or they're very good students, and in college or whatever, and they're very, very smart, or they're very, very rich in knowledge, but they're broke. Okay, that doesn't turn into money. Knowledge doesn't turn into money right away. They say knowledge is power. No, it's not. Knowledge applied is power. So you have to apply it. So you could do the why and everything you do, which is awesome. You got to do that. That's the first step. Then your list, you got to do that. Okay, that's how you set up that's the planning, the action. That's planning what you're doing, your goals, all that stuff, the why. That's your mindset and your planning, your work. Okay, now it's time to work your plan, which is the approach and the invite, which is this. Okay, this is the most important part. So you want to be yourself. Be you, you guys. Be you. People buy you in this business, okay? They're buying you. They like the travel. They like what the business does. They see the opportunity. But at the end of the day, they join you. So that means they have to trust, like, and respect you enough to see that you're the person, that you know where you're going with this business or where you want to go, and you're connected with the right people where they want to go, and that they're going to join you, though. They sign up with you at the end of the day. They pay that $150, $200 literally to the company, and you're getting the commission for that, because they're joining you. They trust, like, respect. You have to hear about it and join. So you want to be yourself. Never be someone. Don't try to be me. Don't try to sound like me. Don't try to be anybody else. Be you. You got to be authentic and be real. Okay? And also be excited. Okay? Be excited. You want to always make sure you're excited. If you're not excited, excitement is something that's caught, not taught. Okay? Think about that. Something that's caught, not taught. People get excited when they see others excited, okay? There's got to be someone that starts that excitement and spreads it, but it doesn't just happen out of, someone's got to start that excitement. So you guys understand, every time you hear me on a webinar or whatever, I'm excited. You hear me in training, I'm excited, okay? Because I'm really genuinely excited about helping people experience more in life and to be able to make more money and have more money and time freedom. And I've been able to retire from this industry, so I get excited when I talk about that. You guys, you should be excited the same way that you're going to be able to get to where you want to go in life from this opportunity, as long as you choose it to be and you work your butt off, okay? So you want to make sure you're excited when you talk to people. But this is exactly how you're going to talk to your friends, okay? And how you're going to expose your friends and your family or random people you meet or connections you make, around the world, around your city, around your area, at your gym, online, on social media, whatever, okay? This is what you're going to do. You're going to do this. You're going to talk to them like they're a normal person. You're not going to go vomit on them and go tell them everything you know about GPS and leave them a Bible verse paragraph or start a group message with 50 to 100 people with a huge paragraph. Never do that. No, those are don'ts. Never do that. Okay? But what you want to do when they ask you what do you do, you're blah, 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 GPS, greatest opportunity, travel the world. You don't start doing that. Okay? This is what you want to do. Okay? Talk to the person about them, okay? For guys on here, if you want to get with a girl and you want to date a girl, if you want to get eventually, get to a girl where you're going to marry her or whatever, what do you do? What do you do in any situation is you ask about her. You ask a girl. They don't want you to hear you talk about themselves. They want you to be interested in her, what she has going on. That's in any type of sales anywhere, you guys. You want to make the sale and make the conversation about the person, okay? Make it about them. People like talking about themselves. People like when people are interested about themselves. People like that people care about what they have going on. So talk to them, okay? This thing you see here on the screen, FORM, stands for family, okay? Occupation, recreation, and motivation, okay? Those right there are the 4 points. If you find out what those points are, you're going to find out if this person needs the business and wants the business, or if there's someone that's not even interested in what we have to offer and they have enough going on with them where they don't even see value in this, okay? And then you can find out, okay? Just from those 4 points. Family, occupation, recreation, and motivation. Family, occupation, recreation, motivation. Family, okay, you guys? What's going on with their family, okay? How's their family doing? Have they taken trips with their family? Okay, that's a good one right there. How they done anything cool with their family lately? What's their family life like? What's their home life like? Okay, how's everything going? You're gonna find out that person is either struggling financially, their family's struggling financially. I was talking to a girl not too long ago, and her and her family's not doing well. They have a lot of medical problems. It's hard on for them for money. She's gonna have to get a job and things like that, and now she's working on getting started with the business as well to earn more money to do it, but to be able to help take care of them. And her goal is to retire her mom and dad. So it's like you guys gotta understand that people will tell you when you seem interested, because not a lot of people are asking them that. A lot of their friends are not even asking them what's going on in their family. They're like, hey, what are you doing this weekend? Are we gonna hang out? They're talking about sometimes pointless stuff that doesn't matter. When you ask someone what's going on in their family, awesome. But you don't have to do these in any order, by the way. You don't want to just talk to some random person on Facebook and say, hey, how's your family, man? Like, they're gonna be like, I don't know you. What are you asking that for? So you got to make sure that it's at the right time. But this is just a guide of things you want to make sure you talk about, okay? So family, occupation. What do they do for work? Where do they work? Do they like their job? Do they see themselves working at their job for the next 6 months to a year? Where they see themselves in 2 to 5 years from now after they see themselves in the same job or doing something different? What do they want to do with their career? Okay? Do they keep their career options open? Okay? All these types of things. This is the one where you're going to get the juiciest part of the conversation, okay? This is you're going to find out the most about if they want the opportunity or not. Because most of the time when you're talking to somebody about these things, they go, I've been talking about myself a lot. What do you do? And then that's when it opens the gate. If you work a job, tell them about your job. And but also, okay, I'm a travel agent as well on the side. I do that part-time. And they're like, what? A travel agent? What? How'd you get that? How'd you get it with that? That must be cool. that sounds awesome. They're gonna feel like they're gonna start asking questions or congratulate you or whatever the case may be. Okay, so well, I do my job, but also I'm a travel agent on the side. That sounds pretty cool. Now, when they do that and they're like, oh, what do you do? Da, 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 then you can go ahead and be like, yeah, this is what I do. Okay, and then also what we're going to do as well too is underneath this video as well, we're going to drop a text that you're going to send to somebody as well, a text that you can send that's literally going to be the automation where you tell people, you just copy and paste that and tell them this is what you do. Explain. So like, what do you do? You're like, and then so you're like, yeah, I'm trying to, oh, what do you do? Or how does that work? Or how did you get involved in that? Or whatever the case may be. Then you go ahead and send that generic text, and that's going to explain. They're going to want to know more. Now, if they want to take the conversation to know more, awesome, okay? But we'll stop right there. Now, R is recreation. What do they do for fun? Do they want to travel more? Do they like traveling? What have they done lately? Have they been to concerts? They want to rave? What do they do? Like, what's their hobbies? Things like that. Just find out about the person, okay? And then M is motivation. Where do they see themselves in the next 2 to 5 years, 10 years, okay? What do they want to do with their life, okay? People don't, what are your goals for this year? People don't get asked these questions by their normal friends most of the time. When they do, they got a very good core group of friends. There's a very small percentage of people that do, and they talk about this stuff. So when you ask them about this stuff, they're going to like you, okay? They're going to start to like you. They're going to start to respect you. They're going to start to ask about you. You're going to start to build a relationship and rapport with this person, okay? But also, the biggest thing is that they know that you care. Be genuine about all this stuff, okay? Don't be fake. Be genuine. People don't want to know what you have until they know you care. Once they know you care, they'll be willing to hear about. They'll be open to hear about it. Not means they're going to join right away, but they're open to hear about what you have going on. Okay? Like, yeah, I like you. I'll hear about it. Awesome. Cool. I'll support you. I'll hear about it. But they don't know you. They don't trust you. They're going to be like, I don't know. Nah. And even sometimes your close friends, they see you as your close friends, so they don't want to hear nothing from you. They don't want to, they're like, I'm busy. What are you talking about, man? Get out of here. They think you're joking or whatever, okay? So you have to break down these barriers. But now, say if you talked about all these things and you got enough information to where you're talking to like, what do you do? And you tell them, and they're like, oh, wow, that's awesome. How do you do that? Well, tell me more about that. And you send them that text. Now they want to know more. This is how it works. Okay, so the next acronym is PS3. Like you see on the screen, PS3, which stands for piquing interest. That's when you get them to ask you, what do you do? Their interest is piqued, okay? And when they want to know more, you send that text, they want to know more. Then the S is for show the video. So you're going to send them your website link, okay, which is on your back office, where you can access your back office, okay? It's globalplatinumservices.com / whatever your username is, okay? That's what it is, okay? And I think there's another one as well too, which is your username .globalplatinumservices.com, okay? But you can find that on your back office in your account info and things like that. And you send that link over to them, okay? And then you say, hey, look at the website. This is exactly what I do. This is my personal website. And go ahead and watch the video as well too. It's about 2 minutes. Let me know what you like about it. Okay? Say that. Let me know what you like. Never say what do you think. Let me know what you think. Say, let me know what you like the most about it after you watch it. Okay? And so then after they watch it, they reply to you. Okay? And if they don't reply to you, then cool. Give it a couple hours and text them, hey, did you get a chance to watch it and check out my website? Yeah, I did. Sorry I didn't reply. I got busy. Or no, I didn't yet. I can watch it tonight. Whatever, or if they watch it, they reply you right away. Awesome, that means they're very interested and they're very qualified. They're like, yeah, like this seems cool. Like, can you tell me more about it? Like, I kind of understand it, but don't. What do you actually do? Things like that. Then you're going to do third-party leverage. Okay, so 3 stands for third-party leverage. So you're going to leverage something else other than yourself, you guys. You're going to leverage something else. Okay, which is going to be a webinar. Okay, be like, look, man, or look, girl, I don't know how to explain everything to you over text. It's a very complex business. A lot of money involved. I'm probably looking at being out of my job in the next couple months and doing this so I can do this full time and work from home and work from wherever I travel. But we are looking for other qualified travel agents as well. So first I got to, I think you're pretty qualified, but the first step that you have to do is actually you have to be on a webinar to hear about everything and how it works. Then we can go from there to see if we can get you, started with this thing. And they're like, okay, that's awesome. What is the webinar? How does it work? Da-da-da-da. Then you send them the info for the webinar. So that's inviting them. You send the info for the webinar. They go ahead and hop on the webinar, and they're all good. That leveraging, okay, is taking the pressure off of you. You're not explaining. You're not answering the questions. It's going on to somebody else. That's deferring them and taking them to the webinar. So the webinar does the work for you. That's called leveraging. That increases your enrolling percentage in the business by 40%. You show value and exclusivity. Showing value means that, hey, this is big. I'm probably going to be on my job for the next couple months and doing this thing. I like it a lot of money on the table. We're looking for other qualified travel agents. You seem very qualified, okay? And the next step is I'm going to get you on a webinar, which is only for people that are qualified to be on here. So if I say this information, are you free to go on the webinar at one of these times? What time works best for you? 12, 3, 6, or 8 o'clock? 6 o'clock works. Awesome. I'll send you the webinar info. For 6 o'clock, we'll go on there, and after that, we can see if you can get started with this thing, okay? Awesome, cool. So I'll say that right now, and we'll talk then. Or you text, or that's on the phone, or text, whatever. Either way works. Texting on the phone, in person, that process works the same way, you guys, okay? So literally, you use that to get you to where you want to go, and then it helps you get there. So that's like the approach to the invite, you guys, okay? Now the next thing. So after this, after they you talk to them, build a relationship with them, obviously, first of all, you made your list. You hit them up from your list. You start talking about what's going on in their life. They ask you, what did you do? You told them. They wanted to know more. You send them that text, the copy and paste text. You had to look at the website and watch the video. They got on the webinar, okay? Now, if they don't get started right after that webinar, then this is what you do. Then you get them on the phone with your upline, someone who's qualified to answer their questions and help close them in the business, on like a 5-minute call of, hey, this guy that I'm putting you on the phone with, Chase, he's super, super busy, okay? He's got a lot going on. He's helping a lot of people make a lot of money, okay? He's making a lot of money himself. He's having a lot of fun doing it, but he knows all the facts and answers about this, you guys, okay? So he's making a lot of money. He's helping a lot of people do the same, including me. He's having a lot of fun doing it. He's a very fun guy, and he knows all the facts about this. But he's super busy. He only has about 5 minutes to talk. So after this, we can get on the phone with him. He can answer all your questions that you have, and then we can go ahead and get you started with this thing, okay? If this is something you really want to do. Sound good? Awesome. Cool. Then you get on the phone, and if I'll close them at that point, and if not, or your upline, whoever your upline emerald or above is, okay, ruby, emerald or above is, then you get them on the phone. Then they go ahead and do the, do the most of the work for you. So literally in this process, all you do is write someone's name down, talk to them about themselves, have a normal conversation with them. Literally, they ask you, what did you do? You told them, okay? And then you just send them a website, you copy and paste the text, then you send them a website, and then you invite them to a webinar. You didn't explain the business one time, you didn't really answer any questions really, you didn't deal with any hard situations really, you weren't closing, you weren't breaking down the business, anything. You just did that. Okay, they pressed play, they read a text, they pressed play, then they got on a webinar and listened, and then they got started in your business, you guys. It's very simple how we do this, you guys, but that's how it goes. And then we train you to become the person, once you start raking up and making money, you start becoming a full-timer, to be the person that does the webinars and does those 5-minute closing calls, you guys. We train you how to do that. That's when you start having a team underneath you that needs you to do that. That's when you start becoming a leader in the business, which is a fun, exciting time. But at that time, as crazy as it sounds, we help you make as much money as you possibly can by doing a lot of the hard work for you, okay? That's crazy. But this is how our business model works. Now after that, this is the 4th step. This is the last one, you guys, the follow-up and the close. The follow-up is the most important part in your business, okay? The follow-up is the most important part in your business, okay? Follow-up is this, okay? Write this down. The fortune is in the follow-up, okay? The fortune is in the follow-up. That's when you're going to make your money, because it takes, then write this down as well too, it takes about 4 to 6 exposures for the average person to get started in your business. 4 to 6 exposures. That means 4 to 6 times they need to hear or see or know something about the business, okay? So say you talk to them, they ask you what you do and you told them. That's one. I'm working my job and also I'm a travel agent part-time. That's one. Okay, well, I want to know more. You send them that text message, awesome. Then they watch the video, you see the website, watch the video, look through it, 2. They get on the webinar, 3. There's only 3 exposures. Some people will get started through that, you guys. They'll get started, okay? Now 3. Oh, sorry, I messed it up. 1 is when you told them, when they ask what do you do, cool. When they want to know some more information, like, well, how does that work, da-da-da-da. You send them that text message, that's 2. Then 3 is going to be them watching the video and hear a little bit more about it. 4 is them getting on a webinar. So 4 to 6 to get started. This is when you're doing less work should get these people started. But if not, they need a couple more exposures. They need about 2 more exposures, you guys. So then you're going to follow up with them and help them get to the next exposure, which is, hey, man, okay, cool. Are you ready to get started in the business, man, after you saw that webinar? No, man, I have a couple questions. I want to know more. I'm so skeptical, da-da-da-da. Whatever the case may be, then you go ahead and do that leveraging thing. My friend is making a lot of money, helping a lot of people do the same, having a lot of fun, and he knows all the facts about this. He's a very busy guy. He's only got about 5 minutes to talk to us, but we want to get your question in so we can see if we can get started with this and we can really start doing this thing together, man. That sounds good? Awesome. Then that's your 5th exposure. You got them on the phone with an upline to help close them. If they don't get started after that, you guys, okay? They don't get started after that, then the 6th exposure could be an in-person meeting of some sort, okay, with them and showing them materials or whatever, okay, any of those things. Or they can get invited onto a personal team webinar or a training webinar or one of our live things so they can see kind of how it works live. That right there is like a very exclusive thing only for like a last exposure for somebody to get that extra push over the edge to help them get started, okay? Your job is to literally help them, take them from exposure to exposure until they get started, okay? Now, FAMBAM is what helps that, okay? That's an acronym, okay? Stands for From a Meeting, Book a Meeting. That's just taking them, you're just going to take their hand and you're taking them from exposure number 1, exposure number 2, exposure number 3, 4, 5, and 6 until we can go ahead and get them started. Or when they decide, hey, this is not for me, and you go, appreciate you checking this out, man, but I got to move on to help a lot of people, but I appreciate you checking this out, my man. And you just go, or your girl, or whatever, you just go from there, okay? So, but FAMBAM is you literally setting up the next appointment before you get to the next appointment. So obviously they ask you a bunch of stuff, you send them the video, then you're invited to the webinar, and after the webinar, you're taking them onto a 3-way call. After the 3-way call, you're taking them to an in-person meeting or to a live webinar that we're going to have as a training webinar for a team so they can get a little bit more insight of what's going to happen when they get started, okay? Now when you do that you're just taking them from exposure to exposure. You never want to get someone on a webinar or get them on a 3-way call and they don't get started and then hit them up a couple days later or whatever and be like, so, when you getting in, bro? Or when you getting in, girl? Are you getting started soon? You never want to do that, you guys. You want to be professional. And professionals use FAMBAM, from a meeting, book a meeting. They take someone from exposure to exposure until they get started. And you're in constant contact with somebody. Now also this, okay? This is a part of the follow-up and the close, okay? You want to make sure that, say if somebody can't join for a week or 2 weeks, okay, they got to wait till they get paid from the job this Friday or this Thursday or this Saturday or next Friday or next Saturday. So it's a 2-week process so they get the money, but they want to do the business. Do not just not talk to them, okay, for a whole week or two and then hit them up on Friday like, yo, man, you ready to go? Don't do that. Or, yo, girl, you ready to go? First of all, they got a life. They're not thinking about GPS every single day and you every single day. And they got a lot of stuff going on. Maybe they had a bunch of friends that hit them up and they made plans to spend that money, $150 to $200 this weekend at the club or somewhere else or go on a trip or whatever, or they're going shopping or they got to go on a date or whatever. Now, guess what? They're gonna probably not reply to you because they don't want to be in that tough situation to tell you no or feel bad because they promised you something to get started and now they're not doing it. Okay, but if you talk to them every day or every single day leading up until that point, you're the constant reminder every day of this business. And to talk to them every day, just, hey man, on Tuesday after you guys did everything and expose them completely, you know, you're like, hey man, I'm excited for you to get started on Friday, man. I can't wait for you to do this, man. I'm ready to blow this up with you. I just want to let you know that I'm happy you made the decision. You're making the decision on Friday to join with us, man. Chase is really excited for you, man. I know you're going to blow this up. Sound good? Yeah, awesome. Now Tuesday, hey man, what you got going on today? Nothing much, man. Oh, cool, yeah. Just be normal conversation. Wednesday, normal conversation. Thursday, normal conversation as well, too. You know, and be like, hey man, so we're all good and ready to go for tomorrow, right? Yeah, man, I'm gonna get paid and we're ready to go. Now you made them a priority. Okay, you made your business a priority to them because now they're thinking about you, and then every time you do it, they're thinking about the business. And now they're realizing that, okay, cool. If their friends goes, hey, let's go to the club this weekend, they're gonna be like, that's when they make a decision. You see if they're real or not. They're going to be like, no, man, I actually have to start a business, bro. Like, I'm actually starting a business, so I can't spend money unless you got me. Yeah, I got you, man. Just come out. You can do that. But tell me about your business when we hang out, man. What do you got going on with that? So now they're going to make plans with that money because you're constantly in their mind now because you've been talking to them. So they know they have obligations to meet on that Friday with that money. Okay, so they can't differ from that because they already see value in it. You build value, cool. And say on that Thursday, if they have nothing going on or whatever, you're talking about, you know what, man, this is what I'm gonna do. Since I know you're getting started on Friday and you're a good guy, I'm gonna send you all the training videos right now ahead of time so you can listen to them tonight, and you can go ahead and when we get started tomorrow, we can just launch. Does that sound good? Bro, that sounds awesome. That would actually help a lot, man. I'll feel way more confident. Cool. Send them the YouTube link, you know, our Young Future Millionaires YouTube page where you're watching this video now, and they can go ahead and have that could be another exposure as well. Okay, then you confirm they're getting in and they get in on Friday, you send them the link, like, hey man, what's up? Awesome, dude, I'm ready to go and get started, dude, cool. Let me go ahead and send you that link and we'll get you started. You can call them and walk them through it. It's pretty user-friendly, they can do it themselves. That confirms if they're going to do it, or you do it with them in person, whatever, then that just confirms they're getting in. If they do it on their own time, you never know when they're going to do it or whatever, or they might BS you or whatever. That happens, guys, but you want to make sure that you do that. You're increasing your chances of enrolling that person by doing everything that we just talked about in these steps, leveraging, following up with them, and then going ahead and doing the close on your part, which is just asking questions, being confident, and getting a decision, okay? So don't be afraid to ask people, hey, man, you ready to get started right now? The worst thing they say is no. You'll be okay, why? You'll be like, oh, I don't have the money. Cool. Or, you know, they're going to say whatever, okay? And they give you any objections you can't answer. Then that's when you get them on that 5-minute closing call with your upline, okay? So we have a lot of good stuff, you guys, and this is basically everything. We're going to have a lot more trainings on here, but this is the end of the 5 series and trainings. We're probably going to have a detailed training on how to go get leads for travel, how to build on social media on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, you guys. We're going to have a lot of great stuff. A lot of great trainings, a lot of live trainings that will be recorded and posted on here, a couple of the opportunities that will be recorded on here, and a lot of lifestyle stuff, you guys. We're going to have a lot of videos where we're going to change up that video that we send after somebody asks us what we do. It's going to be a crazy, sick video of cars, helicopter rides, traveling, great ocean views, just a bunch of awesome stuff, and a couple of strong, you know, strong-minded and very successful young individuals talking about the opportunity and what we have going on with GPS and the Young Future Millionaires movement, you guys. So it's super, super exciting times. Stay tuned. Make sure you always stay tuned. You subscribe to the YouTube page so you guys can go ahead and get all the videos and the updates and everything that's going on. Stay plugged into the group messages, you guys, that we have that you're with your uplines and with the team on Facebook and any other platforms that we're using, you guys. Make sure you're always on all the calls. Make sure you're always on the trainings. You're constantly growing and learning. You're investing in the personal development. You're setting new goals every 90 days, you guys. You're the 90, 60, 30-day, 2-week, and also 1-week goals, you guys. You're constantly adding to your list. You're always approaching new people and building relationships with new people, and you're following the system of piquing their interest, showing them the video, third-party leverage by getting them on a webinar. They don't get started, getting them on a call, and then taking them through the exposures until you can go ahead and get them started, you guys, okay? And that's the 4-step process, that simple process that is repeated over and over again. My entire almost 4-year career now, and doing this and being an entrepreneur has gotten me to the point where I'm at right now. So if you guys do this, I promise you guys will get the results in this business. So I'm super excited for you guys. I can't wait to see you guys blossom and do everything you need to do. You guys have all the trainings now on this website for you guys to be able to reference and see. You guys can be resourceful and look through all this stuff yourself. And if you have any more questions, go contact support. And if you have further questions after that, they don't answer all those questions, get to your upline, you guys. But I'm super excited for you guys to do well in this business, to see where you guys take this thing, to help you guys get to the top, to do more trainings, you guys, to hopefully meet you guys in person and help every single one of you get to the next level and to see you guys on the beaches of the world. So let's make this money, you guys. Let's help as many people as possible. Let's change the world with GPS, and I'll talk to all you guys soon. Stay blessed. Much love. Love you guys.